What's going on, y'all? It's your boy O here at the Arc of the Fuck It. Welcome in. From the Lower East Side, Manhattan, you know what I'm saying? Was there all my life. Recently moved to Charlotte about 10 years ago. And, man, I just had a thirst for the creative scene out here. And I didn't know where it was at, where to find it, who to hit up. So I just said, fuck it. I'm going to create it myself.
Yeah.
That's literally what it was. And it was just like a light bulb just shined when I said, fuck it. That's literally how the conversation was going. I was trying to find the coach out here because when I turned on the radio, I ain't hear Charlotte.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel like I was getting the best of what the region had to offer. So I knew, coming from such a creative background as myself, I used to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? I used to freestyle for hours, me and the homies. I come from that.
Yeah.
And I wanted to create that out here, which I probably knew it was here, but I didn't know where to go to find it.
Gotcha.
So I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be the one that's going to bring it all into one place.
Did you feel like that was something that, even from a kid, that was always within you, that you had to grow into and spread throughout the world? Or was it something that you tapped into more so when you got here?
As far as what?
As far as like your creativity, like your desire.
I've always been creative.
Gotcha.
I've always, since young, I write poetry. You know what I'm saying? A lot of MCs, they would start with poetry, and that was my introduction to what rap was. You know what I mean? I would write haikus, and I was winning these awards and things of that nature. And I was just bullshit. I wasn't even that, like, I didn't think it was a skill. It was just kind of like something I was naturally good at.
Gotcha.
And I've always had a creative brain to create, whether it was TV shows or it was different like game shows or just things that I would jot on my notepad as dope ideas that I just never ever like.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fulfilled. I just always had these different ideas. I can look at an artist and I can create a whole blueprint on how to market them.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've always had
that's
that. You know what I'm saying? Outside the box thinking, and I was just like, I've always was giving my ideas out. I was like, let me hold some of these ideas and actually build them for myself.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that's what happened with the Arc of the Fuck It. I ran out when I moved to Charlotte. I'm living the square life. You know what I'm saying? Family man. Wife, kid, and I'm just like, quote unquote, the American dream, right?
Yeah.
But I wasn't fulfilled.
Gotcha.
So I was just sitting back like, this is dope. Like I'm living, I'm good, but that creative bone in me was always just like, nah, you gotta explore this route.
Yeah, got you.
You get me? So I was just like, you know what? As I was building this, because originally it didn't have no walls in here, it was dusty and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, this is usable space.
Yeah.
It was COVID. I had nothing but free time. So I just started building part by part. Just didn't know what I was doing, but I just knew I wanted a hangout spot that I could come kick it. You know what I'm saying? When the world's too stressful, you know what I'm saying? Come in here and just kind of zone out. And as I was building, I said, damn, like, I would love to share this with the world.
Yep.
So I was like, how can I bring this to the world? And with my love of creativity, of the music, of the arts, you know what I'm saying? I just said, you know what? I get motivated by staring at these three GOATs. You got Muhammad, you got Serena, you got Jordan. Any MC that stands in front of that got to bring the A game.
Exactly.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was just like, as I'm motivated just staring at it, if I could somehow translate this into, you know what I mean? I guess, hey, how would you say it? In an artful kind of idea. So I had a couple homies that I knew personally. I said, yo, they love to rap.
Yep.
I said, yo, I got this idea, man. I come through. We just gonna kick some freestyles off, and I'm gonna film them, and then we just gonna see where it goes from there. They came through. Shout out to my boy Tiz. Shout out to my man Gio. A couple other homies. I even rap. You know what I'm saying? And we got the vision now. We got 3, 4, 5 episodes. We just threw them out there.
Yeah.
And it just took off. And I was like, oh shit, I got something special. And that was it. My bad. I rambled out.
No. You good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you ever feel pressure because of that to create?
Nah, because I'm doing this by myself.
I feel that.
Like, I can stop at any moment. I always said when it stops becoming fun, I move
yeah,
on
what's
to
the
something
point?
else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was the biggest liberation for me. It was just like, I had no cosigns. I ain't got no major this, the major that. I said, you know what? It's just me.
Mm-hmm.
But my biggest thing was dopeness attracts dopeness. What I mean by that is, as long as I keep picking dope talent is gonna want to come.
I feel that.
So with me starting the platform, I didn't have a name.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a Rolodex of artists that I can call. I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna start small, and either people gonna fuck with it or not. But I just know as I keep picking artists, that dopeness, that energy, because everything is energy, it's gonna translate and it's gonna bring
it's
more.
Gonna come right
you
back.
know what I'm saying? It's gonna come right back. So yeah, I never feel pressure. I take a month off if I'm not inspired. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
Real shit. I'll take a month off, take 2 months. Like, the work has already been put in. And what I mean by that is the vision is already out there.
Mm-hmm.
So with the vision already being out there, it's just on me to continuously build it. I got 140 freestyles. The first 60, 70 freestyles I did all for the love.
Yeah.
Not a single dollar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just like, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, I didn't do it for the money. I'm still not doing it for the money.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little fee, but it's nothing crazy that's going to break your pockets. It's something that is just like, you know, I tried the donation base, motherfuckers wasn't. You know what I mean? I tried to keep it cool, like, you know, man, make a donation base.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't really hitting on us. So I said, all right, I got to at least put a
create
fee.
some systems. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I always give credit. Shout out to Mary Mack, right? I forgot what freestyle she came, maybe like in around the 60s or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going through my routine. I'm not charging. She's super dope, so I want her on the platform.
Yeah.
So she does her freestyle, kills it. I'm not expecting nothing from her. And she goes, what's your cash at? I give her my cash. Like, she said, nah, your time is valuable. You deserve to get paid for your time.
Yeah.
I was like, nah. That's why I always got, you know what I'm saying? That was the realest shit that I ever heard. I'm like, you know what? You absolutely right. And
ever since then,
I was like, you know what? You know what I mean? Because often I think as creators, we have this, we're afraid to set prices, right? We always have this insecurity, like, am I worth what I'm trying to charge?
I feel that.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And we have to understand that, no, people are coming to you because you are worth that and even more. You get what I mean? So it's just like people that are starting clothing brands. Don't short sell your, if you want to sell your fucking shirt for $100,
do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who's it for? Who's it for? I might not buy it, but you feel, but there's somebody that's going to spend that. You get what I mean? So it's just like, never worry about the people that's not going to pay. Worry about the people that value your time and will pay with no questions asked. So shout out to Mary Mack for that. I always give her love for that because she was the one that really was like, nah, like, you deserve to get paid for your time. Like,
I feel that. When you look at the culture right now, do you feel like things are evolving in a more positive way? Or do you feel like there's something that we are losing or missing?
Nah, it's fucked up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. Yeah. I mean, you can only hope that it would turn around.
I feel that, yeah.
But with AI and, you know, with all the negative stereotypes that are being pushed so heavy, the talent is there. We have the talent. But we're not having the avenues to succeed.
I feel that.
So when we have these moments where we're like, oh, real rap is back, or it's time, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds good for the moment, but the music never left. It's
always
been there. It's not a like hip hop is back or real rap is it's always been there. It's always
been right there.
It's always been there. It's just people are not choosing to support it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing. They're not supporting it. If we continue to support, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to name no names, but you know, the music that's getting pushed today. I'll say that.
Yeah.
If you continue to support that, that's what's going to get pushed. So we can only hope. I can only hope to do but so much with my platform. Hopefully, as I continue to build, this becomes a staple where it's like, when you step into the Carolinas, you step into Charlotte, and you a dope artist, you have to.
You got to come here.
And that was my goal. It's like, whether you have one follower or you have 1 million followers, you got that talent, you need to be here. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I know it sounds kind of bleak, but it's just
like that's real.
It's the reality.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? It's the reality. Like with AI, they're training their models on the Beyoncés and all. So they training these models on the skills that we do naturally. It's like, and we're sharing the AI music. That's the thing.
It's true. There's like, a lot of deception going on. Like, like people don't know.
If we're sharing what's going to eventually take us over, how can we ever feel like we'll get to a place where talent and artistry reign supreme? It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So.
You kind of answered the next question, but in a more direct way, what kind of impact do you want to leave, on the culture and on the people?
Yeah. That if you came here, you was talented. That's really what it is. I keep it simple. When people submit their music, I say, send me your 3 best records, because I want to see if you have that it factor. A lot of times we don't really even care about the it factor. We care about everything outside of the music. I want to know, can you stand in front of this motherfucking wall with no special edits and go? One take step. You know what I'm saying? That's a special talent.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like, we in the era of the punch-ins and we know the auto-tune and all this shit, but it's like, can you go just straight raw? And I want this platform to be the standard for where it's like, it's going to scare some people not to come here because they know
you ain't here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm not covering shit up for you, but you made it here because I have that faith in you.
Yeah.
So I tell artists all the time, they get here and they get kind of nervous. I'm like, you're here because you're dope, and I believe in your talent.
Yeah. So
you're gonna have some nerves. You're gonna be a little like, I never performed just raw vocals, but trust me, I hear it that you can do it.
Gotcha.
And 9 times out of 10, they show and prove. So I want this platform to be just one of the last. And there's a few others that value talent over the bullshit, but I just want this to be one of those like standards where it's like, yo, you made it to the art, then I know you one of the ones.
Yeah, nice for real.
Word.
What does the future look like for you and the art? Like, where do you see yourself expanding to?
Oh man, I want to expand the TV shows, movies. Under what capacity, I don't know. I don't know if necessarily director or producer, but I have a lot of different ideas.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of different innovative ideas that I don't see us doing a lot. It's easy to write a hood, a hood movie. It's like it's easy to write about drug dealing, but I want to expand and do different storylines that we're living day to day. They may not always be popularized, but like for every Seinfeld, we have we have a black equivalent to that. You know what I mean? Like for Friends, you had Living Single. Like you have different avenues there. It's like we're not just the hood flicks. You know what I'm saying? We're not just the ratchet baddies. Like we have a lot more that we can show the world. And I just want to be a part of that. So.
Last question. What's some words of advice or for any young creators who may be watching your platform or inspired by anything that you do? What's your best word of advice for you that you can give them right now in 2026?
All I can say is fuck the noise. Do the work. You're gonna have doubt. That's part of the process. You're gonna have fear. That's part of the process. But just get out there and do the work. I don't like doing interviews, but I'm here doing interviews. You get what I mean? I don't do photo shoots, but I'm here doing a photo shoot because you constantly have to attack those insecurities, attack those fears head on, and know that once you cross that, it's just making you stronger. You get what I mean? So you may not have the $5,000 camera. You may just have an iPhone. I built this off an iPhone. You get what I mean? Like you it's about taking those steps. You may not have lighting. My first 20 or so freestyles, I didn't even know lighting. I was learning on the go. You know what I mean? Like, but it's about just doing it. Once you do it and once you see it, then it's like, okay, I can work on this now. I can work on that. It's just do it. Because oftentimes, this is why I named the platform Arc of the Fuck It. I would have all these ideas. And I would think they're pretty dope ideas, and I would sit on them, I'm thinking on them, waiting for the perfect opportunity, waiting for this, waiting for that. Before I know, months went by, years went by, I ain't did the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? As soon as that noise starts to, fuck it, cut it off at the source and just do it.
Yep.
So I was just like, you know what? I wanted to build a universe of like-minded individuals that all had that fucking in them. You get what I mean? And that was the basis of why I created this. I'm like, yo, I'm waiting for somebody else to create a platform like this. Why don't I just do it? So fuck it. Just literally,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So fuck it.
Just fuck it, you know?
Yeah. Anything else you want to tell the people before we sign out?
Oh, nah, man. Wash your ass.
Wash your ass. That's what he said.
Now, I don't know, man. It's been dope, man. I'm honored to, you know, be selected as the second cover, you know what I'm saying, of the magazine. This is super dope. I'm inspired. This inspires me, you know what I mean? Seeing creators like yourself reaching out to me, like, because me personally, I don't feel like I did shit.
Oh, man.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just feel, I'm just so, like, doing the work head down that it's like, when people want to celebrate you, like, I get awkward. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I don't really feel like I'm there yet. But sometimes you have to stop.
Yeah, no, you got to give the flowers to the people when they can smell them.
That,
yeah, for sure.
Word. Yeah, that's it, man. This was dope.
All right, that's signing off, y'all.
Mm-hmm.